Lean a little bit closer, girl, because roses really smell like boo-boo. How you do this here? How do we do this again? Ah, there you go. Roses really smell like boo-boo. Yeah. Ross, if you get my things, y'all. I'm here.
Here's good. Hear me?
Yo, sir. Yo.
Yo.
What it do? You hear me?
Right.
You hear me clearly?
I can hear you clearly.
Yes, sir. Champions.
Let's go Raptors. Soon. Yeah, I know you got. What do the kids call it? You got the plug, right? You got the plug. Yeah, let me know when those Raptor tickets are coming up, bro.
The plug.
Mm.
Plug. What I need is the vaccine passport plug. That's what I need.
Oh, right. You can't get on the guest list.
I don't know. We'll see what type of cloud I have in this world, you know?
That's true. Yeah, it's coming.
See what kind of cloud I got in this world if I'm able to get into the games regardless of status.
Right? I mean, you're a pretty big guy around here, man.
I mean, people say.
You know, some people, right? You're a pretty big guy around here. Good for you. I see you at the game, man.
My cloud doesn't hold water where it needs to hold water in my life, though.
You think? Jeez. I don't even know. You're probably. I don't even know. I don't want to know what you're drinking today. What are you drinking today? You drinking already? Or you already have it open?
I didn't start yet.
Oh, that's fancy. You fancy?
It's a homegrown.
Trius. All right,
Trius.
Trius just up the street.
Yeah, just up the street. I like this one. This is a bubbly. This one is a bubbly. So as you know, I like bubbly, but I haven't drank any bubbly since we've been doing our weekly thing.
I don't like bubbly.
You don't like bubbly?
No.
You don't like bubbles in your beer?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. It's bubbly, a little bit bubbly, different type of bubble. Lots of different types of bubble.
Yeah, la bubble.
Yeah,
I'm opening this like I never opened this before. Like, look at me go.
That's what you said about the wine bottle too, bro. So are you nervous?
You know nervous? What? I might not even be a drinker, you know.
I don't consider you a drinker, but I don't know. I didn't know about you.
That's true.
Like
That's true.
Dancing on the tables, yo, and Coyote
Ugly. Oh my. That's a place, right? That's a real actual place.
Like a bar?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Or I don't know if the actual, maybe. There's got to be a place called Coyote Ugly. See what happens with
Who knew that this was gonna? Yo, shit. I was like, I hope this thing don't pop in my face. Yo.
Oh, God.
Hold on a second here, man.
Okay. Oh, wow. Early commercial break brought to you by Who Pops Bottles on a Tuesday in the club. Yo. There's a song like that. Some sort of
commercial
song
break
like that.
Early today, boy.
Jeez. All right, he can't see. This guy's busting up the commercial break. What in the world? See? And so that's exactly what happens in the club. That's the story you were telling right there. That's all over the floor.
I can't hear you though.
I know. I wish you could hear me right now. Look. Oh, Trius. Well, today on Pizza in the Break Room, not too sure. What do we have on the list today? I mean, we started with some vaccine stuff in the in our area in Toronto and Ontario.
See why this bothers me now?
See this guy?
Because
trying to do a news report.
I told you before, champagne don't stretch. Champagne don't stretch. And if I just spill half my bottle on the floor,
you better have a backup.
Probably got like half an hour left out of this thing.
It's probably for the better.
Man.
I'm so happy this guy can't hear me right now. Today shirt though. Here we go. This guy got it all over the. Got that all over.
I'm back. I can hear you now.
You missed a commercial break. There was a commercial break. You broke up the commercial break.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we were doing a news report over here. We mashed up the news report. We were doing a today on Pizza in the Break Room. You mashed up that too.
And we're back. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Like we never left, yo. All right, giddy up. Take two.
Take two.
Same take. All right. So this is how we pour the half bottle of wine after we popped it in the club and threw a little bit all over the people. All right. There's the bubbly. Trius.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. Half of it gone already.
You see the difference? Do I look different? Do I look a little brighter today? A little bit.
Maybe. You look light skinned.
A little more light skinned today?
Yeah. You look like the Haitian people that don't leave the country.
See, off to a blazing start today, brother.
Oh, yeah. You know the light skinned Haitians don't leave. They don't gotta leave.
They're good. Yeah, exactly. They're good, man.
They got nothing to leave for.
That's a big gulp, yo.
That was a sip.
I mean, like the glass is a big gulp.
I know. You know what? Out of order. I'm kind of disrespecting the drink because it's in a wine glass, not in a champagne flute. But I don't have a champagne flute, so I will.
Yeah.
Get me a champagne flute when I get my wine.
Corker.
Deep corker. Yeah.
See.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, bubbly. I like bubbly.
Oh man, I can't stand it, man. It goes right to my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Headache, everything. No good. Like even on New Year's, it's just like done.
Oh yeah.
That's it. I don't want none of that. Keep it away from me. Red cup, man. Everybody knows it's in the red cup. We good. Straight up. That's it. That's all we need. Wonderful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how was the weekend?
It's all right. What did I do this weekend?
Couldn't be all right. It's gotta be big. Everybody seems to be having a big weekend on the Instagram. I'm like, oh.
You're working hard.
Everybody look like they're having fun.
You gotta get outside when you can, I guess, right? It's I mean, summer's sad to say. Summer's almost over, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when you really think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like technically and like figure it, whatever, you know, like it's we're coming up on September.
Yeah.
Right. Back to school. You're going through, so wait, how does back to school work nowadays? How's that work?
Well, I mean, for me, I can't tell it. Like every day is back to school. So are we talking about
Like
are we talking about prepping kids for school, like our children? Or we talking about, what are we talking about?
I don't know, man. Well, originally sounds like a bigger question, a broader question. I can see what you're talking about, but I was talking about getting the kiddies back to school, bro.
Like my own kids, or
your kids? How's that
okay,
going?
my kids. Okay,
You
well,
got a binder? Did you get them some binders and some pencils, crayons, and stuff?
yeah, I haven't done it all yet, but
Right.
something that will definitely get doing. You know.
And how does it work with kids in school and the COVID right now? You don't know? You didn't read the newsletter, bro? All right.
I don't read COVID newsletters.
No?
No.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess with my young boy, with the young one, I don't think anything really affects him other than him having to wear a mask and sign daily waivers to say that he's coming in and he doesn't have any symptoms, hasn't been around anybody. With my older one, to tell you the truth, now that you asked that question, it's something that I may need to kind of get on top of and figure out what the steps are with him, because
but for him, he should know. He must know, right?
not necessarily, because he may not get the correspondence, right? But yeah, in regards to getting people like immunized or whatever they call it, right? So I'm not too sure. Like they're trying to make things mandate that it's mandatory
for all the kids, or for the teachers and the workers and stuff.
See, I don't know for sure.
Right?
I don't know for sure.
I don't know for sure either.
I don't know for sure, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I got my son. Like, he's older in university. I don't check in on that too tough. Like, he's got his courses picked. School, you got to do your couple updates, but he's a big boy. He does handle most of that information. Does all his little scrolling and clicking, and just
But I guess it's really of no concern or consequence if he's already taken care of. If he's already taken care of, then that's no concern to him. Like all that stuff is just like.
Well, I mean, there needs to be awareness, I guess, still, right? I mean, there's still stuff that happens. There's still protocol regardless. Even just, all right, so let's say I'm fully vaccinated. I don't know how to show, what's the proper way to show that I'm fully vaccinated? Like, how do I do that?
So I think you have to lift up. I think you have to put what's it called? Put like the piece of metal to your shoulder and see if it sticks or not, and then they'll know.
Beeps. Does it zap you?
No, you have to put like a coin on your shoulder, and if the coin sticks.
Or is that's not the one where you beam up and you're there? Not that one.
No.
Okay, all right. But I mean, so that's what I mean. There's protocols. There's still everybody's got questions, I guess, regardless of like, how do I do? All right, so I can go to the Raptors game. How do I make sure that I'm
fit to walk into
the Raptors? Yeah.
How do you
know what I mean?
So how do you show?
So I don't know yet.
Maybe they know. You'll be surprised. Maybe they maybe you walk up and they go, Mr. Bennett, you're fine. And
right?
You're like, what the?
Because I walked through the thing and it beeped. I hear you though. It all works one time. So whatever it is, you're right. There are things to just figure out and understand, because it's different. I mean, not surprising, right? But it's different. So you just gotta, how do I do this? How do I do that? What's the easiest way? What's the best way? All right.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna be hearing about a lot of things through the grapevine. I'll have to live vicariously through my fully vaccinated cohorts.
You think?
Well, I mean, you might have to call me FaceTime when you're in the stadium watching the game. So right. I feel like I'm there.
You can just feel the juice, feel the energy.
Yeah.
No, man, we'll figure it out.
I told you, man, you should have got vaccinated. This is a hell of a time, bro.
Oh, this guy's on one.
You're right.
That's me.
Pascal is the best.
Nah, see, come on, man. See, you're getting all crazy now. Like Pascal love. See, I realize that I say this every show, but no disrespect to Pascal, but he's just not that guy. In my eyes, he might change my mind. I thought he was good, but he's not that good.
He's gonna change your mind.
You think?
Yeah, for
No.
sure. Oh, but he's
You think
getting surgery, right? That's too bad.
Is he? For what?
I think it's something like his shoulder or something like that.
For how long? For a long time?
I don't
Like
know.
He's gonna be out for a bit.
I don't know how long he's gonna be out for, but let's find out.
You think? Because when's the season start? Season starts October. That's right around the corner too, I guess, right?
Surgery.
It is shoulder though.
The Raptors recently announced that forward Pascal Siakam underwent surgery to repair a torn labrum in his left shoulder. We reached out to our medical expert who provided more information on the injury itself, the surgery, and Siakam's road to recovery. Well, I mean, I guess
it's like January.
Raptor Siakam has shoulder surgery out 5 months.
Yeah, it's like January, right? Like 5 months from when that was written. When was that written?
June 11th. Yeah, okay.
They're gonna trade him.
June 11th.
No, he's not playing another game for the Raptors.
That's impossible. He's like the best player in the NBA.
No, he's not the best player in the NBA.
He's not the best. He's the most unstoppable.
Is he the best player on the Raptors?
Yeah,
he's unstoppable. For sure?
Yeah, he's been the best player on the Raptors for the past 3 years.
No. Like, I know you don't like Kawhi Leonard, but Pascal Siakam is not better than Kawhi Leonard. Pascal Siakam is not better than Kyle Lowry. And he's not, though. Like, all told, like at the end of the day, like when everything is said and done, not better than Kyle Lowry.
At the end of the day, they're trying to draft players like Pascal. They're not trying to draft players like Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, because they're trying to. No, I mean, it's the prototype. That means everybody.
Yeah, he is the prototype.
No.
Do I need to send you his spin package, bro? Do I need to send you his spin package on like an Insta or something so you can just get a glimpse and see how unstoppable this kid is? There's no one that can stop Pascal. Only Pascal can stop Pascal. That's
well, that happens to a lot of people, right?
Which a lot of people?
A lot of people that they stop themselves.
Like who?
Or can overcome.
Like who? Pascal can kill you in the post. And
me?
If you try,
nobody can kill me in the post.
Well, I mean, you're different though.
Well, a little bit. Nobody can. And so yeah, I mean, you're trying to preach the post to me with Pascal. Yeah, he's good in the post, but he jacks up the shittiest shots. Yeah, man.
What are you talking about? Do you not watch this thing?
He's not the best player on the Raptors.
I've never heard such poppycock in my life. It's nuts.
He's not the best player on the Raptors.
How is he not the best player on the Raptors? He is actually the best player on the Raptors.
And there's
no other player on the Raptors. Has there ever been another player in the Raptors history that's been a starting All-Star other than Vince Carter?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not going to get quoted on that. But what does that mean? Let's add that on me.
It means a lot. What are you talking about?
No.
Is there going to be another Raptor starting All-Star in the near future?
Sure.
Who?
Fred VanVleet.
Pascal. Not Fred VanVleet's going to start as an All-Star.
Pascal's no good, man.
How did he start as a starting All-Star? Starting All-Star.
Injuries.
This guy's so rude.
Is it true?
It's not
Why
true.
Did he start? Because he got voted? He got voted?
Yes.
He got voted onto the All-Star team?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Maybe.
He did.
Maybe. You can say maybe. I don't know.
No, if you get voted, you don't get voted into the starting spot. I mean, injury. You don't get injury into the starting spot.
You don't get injured. So wait. Oh, right, because they do the draft now, right? So he got picked last. When did he get picked? He got picked early?
He was a starter. Shut your mouth.
No. Okay, but then you get to pick the starters. So did he get picked early with the starters?
I don't know how that worked. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like I could close my. I'm not very good at recall.
He started. NBA All-Star Eastern Conference starter.
Okay. All right.
Kyle Lowry was an All-Star bench.
Yeah.
DeMar was an All-Star bench. Pascal was an All-Star starting forward.
What is that? What do you?
He's good. He's really, really good.
He is good. He is really good. He's an NBA
and he's the best
player.
Raptor.
No, he won't be the best Raptor this year. He wasn't the best Raptor last year.
Who was the best Raptor last year, please?
Kyle Lowry.
Last year, when the Raptors went on their streak and beat Brooklyn twice, beat the Lakers, beat Philly, beat Milwaukee, Kyle Lowry was injured.
Okay.
Kyle Lowry didn't even play.
Yeah.
They couldn't have done that without Pascal.
He's not even the best player on the Raptors.
This fucking guy.
He's not even the best. He might be the third best player on the Raptors this year.
That is okay. I see what you're doing tonight. I see what you're doing tonight.
Fred's going to be better. And
Fred cannot be better. Fred can only do what Fred does. Pascal does what everybody does.
Fred hits bigger shots than Pascal. Fred can
only hit bigger shots than Pascal when he's playing against guys that are smaller than him.
No, that's not true. Everybody.
The championship run, Fred did not show up until the last series, which was Golden State, because all the point guys he was playing against in that series were his size.
You know, if Pascal Siakam is the best player on the Raptors,
right?
They're finishing 12th.
Nah, they're finishing 4th. No. Don't be like Anson. Please don't be like Anson. Don't be like Anson.
No.
Do not be like Anson.
What do you mean, though?
Anson has to pay up all the time because of the way he doubts.
Pay up about what? What am I paying about? I'm not paying about nothing. I'm telling you that if Pascal Siakam is the best player on the Raptors, they're finishing 12th, not overall, 12th in the Eastern Conference if he's the best player on the Raptors. He can be like he can't be a first option. And we can't win when he's a first option. He cries too. He cries a little bit too much for my liking too. I'm not saying not good. I'm just saying, if he's the best player on the Raptors.
Do you think Fred VanVleet will ever be an All-Star?
Yeah. I think the only reason he wasn't an All-Star last year was because Kyle Lowry was on the Raptors. Kyle Lowry All-Star last year? Or whatever. Maybe not last year, the year before, maybe. Some shit like that. True story. Or they couldn't put him and Fred in. Or Lowry and Fred in.
You wearing the wrong shirt, my G.
That's why I know, yo. That's why I know. Pascal's good, but he ain't like, what's this guy named? Precious is gonna be better than Pascal Siakam.
That's impossible because Precious can't bring the ball up the court.
Not yet.
I don't even know Precious, but I know that he can't do what Pascal can do. Pascal can do what everybody on our team can do.
Sometimes. He's not consistent.
Pascal can do what everybody on our team can do. Nobody on our team can do what Pascal can do. And that's why he's special, and that's why they won't trade him.
He got no defense.
Why would you say that? What do
you mean?
He has no defense? Is that what he's known for, not having defense?
They attack him.
I do not believe that you're saying this right now.
They attack him.
Where do you hear this?
He's a mismatch. I watch basketball, man.
No. I think you listen.
No, I watch basketball, man. When I listen, I see it too.
They
but
attack him?
Yeah.
He's a prototype, bro.
Huh? What kind of prototype?
Defensive, offensive prototype.
No, he's not a defensive prototype. He covers the best guy? He doesn't cover the best.
Who does that?
Pascal.
Who does then?
No, I'm asking. Precious will. That's for sure.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to diss Precious because I don't know Precious.
I'm not trying to diss, bro. I'm just saying Pascal, He doesn't play defense.
Why are you saying this?
It's true. He gets bodied. He gets bodied too. And then he cries. He does cry a little bit. Huh? He gets cries a little bit. But Kyle Lowry cries a little bit too, to be honest with you, right? Kyle Lowry, I'm just saying, I'm just, it's a thing. He cries a little bit. Can't say he doesn't cry a little bit. He cries a little bit. Everybody know Kyle Lowry cries a little bit. I'm not hating. Kyle Lowry, my favorite Raptor. Shit. I'm just saying, he cries. And so you can get it like, it'll be a shame if he's the best player on the Raptors.
It'll be a shame if
it's a shame how much he gets paid.
NBA All-Star starting forward is the best player on the Raptors. That's a shame.
This year he's gonna be wait, when was he a starter? Last year?
No, the year before. Last year everybody had COVID. What are you talking about?
And he couldn't make it when everybody had COVID?
The team was in disarray after everybody had COVID. Raptors.
Your team was in disarray.
Yeah, that's right. Raptors are my team, and they were in disarray.
So you're telling me that you think the Raptors are going to contend,
yes,
for a champ by giving the ball in crunch time to Pascal Siakam?
They're not a crunch time, give the ball to a guy type of team. They're a win by committee type of team. That is the Raptors' success.
No, it's not though. Their success is their versatility.
Yeah, win by committee.
No, it's different.
Nah.
Yeah.
Raptors, everybody has double digits. That's the type of team Raptors are.
We're going back to this story again. But that's not the type of team that won that championship. You hate on that, like when they say, like, it's a problem when they say, hey, LeBron, here's the ball. Watch out for a second because the game is on the line. Here you go. Here, Bron. Here, Bron, Bron. Take it. Do something with it. Maybe not shoot, maybe not whatever, but here, Bron. Oh, wait, hang on. Here, KD. Here, KD, take the ball. Can you just take the ball, do something with it, right? Isn't that's, I'm not saying that's the most beautiful part of basketball.
Here, Russ, take the ball. Do something with it. Hey,
what does he do with it? What does he do with it?
Same thing that all the other guys do with it. Make it easier for you to defend that team.
All right. Okay. Maybe.
Sure. You watched the series. You saw when KD got injured, how much harder it was to defend Golden State.
No, but that's not how that works either. You know that too. The reason that Golden State's so good is because you can't double team anybody. It's impossible to double team people.
But when KD was on a team, he took that whole thing away because now he just held the ball for like 24 seconds.
And then they lost. When they gave it to KD and KD was there and they just said, here, KD, can you hit this big shot at the end of the game for us, please? All right, cool, man. Wicked, thanks.
Okay, before KD got there, Steph Curry never played the fourth quarter. Do you know that? Steph Curry got MVP without even playing the fourth quarter in majority of the games.
Is that for sure? That's not. We need a statistician for that one.
You don't need a statistician. You know that Steph Curry sat down and watched fourth quarters happen, and he got an MVP that year before KD got there.
Is that the year that LeBron single-handedly, because they just kept giving him the ball, took the
think about that. I don't know what kind of nonsense you're talking. So think about that. Imagine Steph Curry played the fourth quarters.
Yo, I'm not you, because you're acting like I'm like yo, give me the ball and get out of the way. I'm a facilitator, right? I'm not, I shoot when I shoot, I score when I score, I pass when I pass. Right? I'm not trying to say just take the ball, but the best player should have the ball in their hands to do as they please and need to when the game's either on the line or, more importantly, at all times, get that man the ball. And then shit happens. If you give Pascal the ball at the top of the key, ain't nothing happening unless he's going to do one thing and one thing only.
You know what I love? You know what I love right now?
Yeah.
I love that we record this.
Right.
I love that we record this stuff.
No, but it doesn't matter that we record stuff. You know why?
Why?
Because from the first episode, when we were talking about this gibberish about the type of basketball the Raptors play, told you to play the video. You still ain't play that video. You're like wicked on the machine. You know how to cut stuff up and everything. Still waiting. That was put that video. That we've been waiting for that video. Because that video is the video that says, yo, see, this is what happened. What happened?
What?
This is what happened. I'm just saying, like, I don't preach when I coach. I don't preach that type of. That's not the type of basketball I preach. Move the ball, but I tell you, one year I had like one kid that, if you hand him the ball, so every now and then I'd hand him the ball. Every now and then, here you go, take the ball, kid, go. Clear, right? Every now and then, sure, you need that. Especially in basketball. There are only 5 players in basketball. One very good player makes the big difference.
Yes.
Hence Kawhi Leonard, MVP, Finals MVP. Giddy up. You're still hating on him. I don't know why you just don't give him his due. And you're trying to give Pascal. You're trying to say Pascal Siakam was the best player on the team when Kawhi Leonard was on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why people. That's you know what we gotta get people to take our show legitimately here, brother. And this is the kind of stuff that we can't be talking about.
That year, the only person in the league that could stop Pascal Siakam was Kawhi Leonard by him not passing Pascal the ball.
No, but this is basketball principles that made Pascal look so good.
Pascal was starting NBA All-Star the next year when Kawhi wasn't there, because Pascal was sicker man's.
And then what? And look at him now.
He's still sicker man's. What are you talking about?
No, he's not. You know what? You're gonna see because before, best player didn't cover him, right? Best perimeter player covered Kawhi Leonard, maybe covered somebody.
The next year,
the best
when
perimeter
Kawhi was
player.
Gone. He was a starting All-Star when Kawhi was gone.
Right. You're still not absorbing what I'm saying. You just want to tell me that Pascal is wicked and he went to the All-Star game. That's good.
Yeah, but you're talking about Kawhi. I'm talking about the next year when Kawhi was not a factor. The best man had to cover Pascal.
No, they
didn't
cover. Not Pascal.
Cover
OG. I didn't say OG was better than Pascal. I just said they covered OG. There's a difference. That's all. No, true story, man. Yeah. It's good that your heart's in it. Like Pascal, if the Raptors are gonna be 4th, Pascal has to be. He can be 2A. He can be the 2A. And OG, wait, and just for the second, you hold that thought, and you're not ready for this conversation. By the end of this year, OG might be an All-Star before Pascal's gonna be an All-Star. OG. Keep saying that. Carry on. Sorry, you were gonna say?
It won't be OG. Unless they turn OG into a type of player that brings up the ball. See, that's something that they have done to Pascal. They've turned him into a guy who brings the ball up the court to facilitate, because he has the skill set to be incredible.
He's a shitty passer.
Yeah, because he's not a point guard, but now that's what they're turning him into. So as time goes on, he gradually gets better, and he's a good facilitator now. He's a lot better facilitator than he was. So for instance, guess what? That wasn't his job. But he's learning on the job. Nobody else on the team has to learn on the job except Pascal. Because like, you know what? You're amazing. We know you can do more than you can do. We know that you can do more than we ask. We're gonna ask you to do more. So Pascal is learning. So when he looks like shit, it's because he's learning. Where everybody's just doing what they came in the league to do.
I know. Yeah, practice. They were practicing. He's practicing, right? It'll happen. Right? Right? He's practicing. It's gonna happen, right? It's not gonna happen, man. He's not that guy. He's not that guy.
I can't argue it. I can't argue it any longer.
Right? Okay.
I can't argue it any longer. Look at these
There's no point.
Go. Look at these bubbles go.
The bubble's still going. Was it like a special glass, huh? Speaking of bubbles.
Anyway.
Speaking of bubbles.
Last week
What's on your list?
Last week I was after work I went to the Ruth Chris in my area.
What, a Ruth Chris guy?
I decided to go last week that day because I wanted to just sit around the bar and have a drink before I go home. You know, have a beer and some fries. All right.
Yeah.
So I walk into the restaurant and I went to go sit by the bar. And then when I head to the bar now, I'm about to go like grab a seat. This guy like comes and stands in front of me like this.
Oh.
Like blocking my way to the seat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't sure if he was necessarily like standing up there in front of me, blocking me to get to that seat, or if he just happened to like be in that pose by the time I got to that position.
Right.
So,
but
I kind of just chilled in my spot and then moved over a little bit and just like stood up by the bar.
Right.
And then it's like it felt like he was blocking me from getting to past that area. Behind him was a group of guys, right? And I'm like, this guy's standing up like he's a bodyguard, but I'm like, nah, this guy's too small to be a bodyguard. I don't know who, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to get to the seat, like I could have just got to the seat if I wanted to get to it. But I'm like,
I could have grabbed you by the thumb, guy, and twist your thumb.
Yeah.
He knows the moves.
So anyway, I was like, all right, let me just chill. So then I'm standing by the bar, and then he goes back into the fold of guys where he was, right? So then I'm like, if he is a bodyguard, who could he be bodyguarding out of this group of people? You know what I'm saying? Like, are these guys a bunch of rappers? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And they're in the Ruth Chris. It's like Friday night. Everybody's like, people are on dates, having dinner, and these boys in there, like, yo, are you dumb, fam? Yo, drinks for everybody. Are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid, fam?
Wow.
So now I'm just like,
that sounds aggressive, man.
Yeah, bro, it was super aggressive. It was super aggressive, and people are sitting there like eating their dinner, like, right. So I'm just standing there now. I'm just like enjoying the show. I'm like, yo, these guys are like on one.
Right.
Like, yo, are you crazy? Yo, drinks for everybody. Drinks for every fucking body. Are you dumb? Right. And I'm looking at then one of the managers come up and goes, okay, guys, I know you're enjoying yourselves, but please, there's people having dinner. Can you guys just calm down a little bit? Calm down. We just spent like 10 racks in here, right? And
wait, what's a rack?
What's a rack?
Yeah.
A rack, I think it's like ribs. So I think they bought 10 ribs.
That's a lot of ribs, bro.
I think it was like, if my memory is certainly correct, there's probably like 8 of them there. So one person probably had 2 more ribs than everybody else.
And did they buy ribs for everybody too?
No, they were trying to buy drinks for everybody.
All right, with their racks.
It's a barter system happening in there.
All right, Canada was built on the barter system.
Hudson Bay.
Right? You read that? They had that same book in your school too, right? Hudson, that's exactly right. Hudson Bay.
Hudson Bay.
Yeah, they gave him the hat, right?
The pelt. Pelt, yeah. So anyways, yeah, man. Yes. So these guys are going off crazy. So then they're like making up noises. Turn up. Yo, are you fucking dumb? Drinks for everybody in here. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Then they get on IG. Yo, they don't know we just spent 10 racks in here, bro. Yo, are they dumb? Are they stupid? And I'm just like, yo. So then there's a man standing beside me. And I'm like, is it like this every Friday night? He's like, no, it's not like this usually. Like, these guys are just in here, they're young, they're having fun. When I was their age, maybe 20 years ago.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I get it, man. I'm sitting here enjoying the show myself. You know what I'm saying? And then, well, nobody got drinks. I mean, like they're talking like they're buying drinks for everybody. Nobody got drinks. But anyways, so long story short, they take pictures, You know, they say to the manager, yo, take pictures of us, guy. And then
Yeah.
they're all posing up for the picture, standing by the bar. And they're like, yo, turn the phone this way. Turn the phone, yo, it's wrong. Hold the phone like this. And the manager's like, yo, bro, it's not my first rodeo. Like, I know, I know how
Right.
to take pictures.
I know what I'm
I
doing
know what
here.
I'm doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So long story short, when they all leave, right? The guy that's standing beside me, I guess he's like the main chef for the restaurant.
Right.
Right. So he goes, yeah, man, you know, those guys, you know, they're just celebrating to have a good time because, you know, one of the guys, they just signed with the Raptors. They just signed their contract with the Raptors. And I go, because there was one guy that was taller than the rest of them. So I, you know, when the guy stood up like he's a bodyguard, I'm like, pipsqueak, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you know,
He was feeling big. He was feeling big that day.
he's protecting his friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like the tall man in the middle is the investments and they have to stand up. I understood it, you know what I mean?
That's the
But
Toronto youth. The Toronto youth?
yeah,
The Toronto youth is a Toronto youth on Toronto, right?
that's
Something
right.
like that.
That's
Yeah.
right. Banton.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like,
this is Boja Banton.
So funny enough, when you seen that clip when the guy was teaching Scotty Barnes how to speak some Toronto slang.
Yeah. That was Boja Banton, right?
That was Boja Banton, yes.
Yeah.
But at the time, I didn't know that was Boja Banton. Right? So I'm like, who is this Toronto man that they let into the Raptors change room to talk shit? Like, you know, to talk nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize like he was actually the player. He was actually a player as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was pretty
sick.
That was
nice. That's good. That's good for him though.
It's good for the city.
That's wicked. It's a wonderful story for the city.
It's good for the city. I don't know how well that will be for him. Hopefully he's mature enough to deal with, you know, coming into brand new money, coming into this lifestyle that he's gonna be living and being around the people that he's grown up with. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you need separation.
Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. It's a good, you know, I know what you mean, right?
You know
being around up. Yeah.
Sometimes you need separate. You know, you might need separation from those people, from your people, to have you mature. Because what come on, man, like at that age with money,
he's extra. He's what, he's like young. What is he like?
Like teens, maybe teens. Like I don't know if it's 20 yet, but at that time like with money and then my friends, come on, that of course see the guy in there. Yeah, they're in there like, yo, are you fucking dumb? Yo, thanks for everybody.
Yo guy.
So like I listened to an interview with DeMar the other day. Who was he with? He was with Shannon Sharp. And he was like, yeah, I was kind of glad that I came to Toronto away from everything because it gave me the chance to grow and be able to mature so that when I come back home, I know how to handle things.
You have to be ready for it. It's tough. It'll be it's a lot of factors, right? Because you got shit to worry about that you might not have to worry about, right? That's a lot to worry about in your home city because it's like a big market as well, too, right? There's a lot going on.
It's a big market.
It's not like it's just like small market. You wake up and you just go about your day and it's all good. This is like you wake up and you're, you know, on open gym and you got this going on, you got that going on, just all going all the time. So.
And you got your friends, right? You got your friends that you got to deal with and show them you're still their friend. And you may not know how to draw boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You have your elders. You know what I mean? Like you have your big man in the area that you probably don't know how to draw boundaries with. He's like, yo, boy, come here. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you just gotta hope. You can't. I mean, for him especially, right? You just gotta hope for the best. Everybody handles it differently. Everybody handles different. Maybe for him it's going to be all good, right? Maybe those are just factors that other people have seen before or whatever, but maybe it's a good thing because it's, you know, maybe it's the first Toronto boy in Toronto. So, you know, Toronto's all vibes. Toronto's all, you know, legit at the end of the day. So maybe it just turns into like a wicked story.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Like that would be super awesome. You know, like the statistics don't equate to it being a good story, When I say
Well, I
statistics,
mean,
I mean just like just the age of coming into that one. Like for instance, like I said, I'm like they're enjoying themselves. Yes, they are, and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And they're ordering drinks. He didn't say a word.
but that's the thing. Yeah.
He's not the one that was ordering drinks. People are ordering drinks for him. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? And then maybe that's just me assuming that the people he was with didn't have the money. Maybe they were the ones buying the drinks. So
Yeah.
even that maybe
Or
like
may,
I'm just maybe
or
I'm wrong.
maybe all along they bought the drinks, and today he's just like,
Ah,
go
yes,
on with it,
I got
fellas.
you guys.
All
Yeah,
right, go on
yeah,
with it,
yeah,
fellas. All right, maybe
yeah,
they're, yeah,
yeah.
maybe right, maybe people brought him up, and this was just like, go on, guys. All right, what do you mean, go on? Like, go on. Yeah, go on. All right, let's go.
Yeah,
You
he said
know,
drinks for everybody, and I was waiting for my drink, and I didn't get a drink. I don't know.
yeah, man knows you always your drink, yo.
Yeah, he went on Instagram. They went on Instagram and said it. They said, "Are you fucking dumb? Drinks for everybody." And I was like, "Yes, I'm getting a drink."
You should have tagged yourself, in the video. Yo, I was
Yeah,
there, guy.
yeah,
Yo, I was there, guy. I'll send you some more bubbly.
one
All
of
right.
those.
All right, there me is. There me is with the circle. All right, so yeah, yeah.
Was his name
Toronto,
Delano or Danilo?
Banton.
This is Bojo Banton.
Right, that's his name, right?
Bojo
I think it's
Banton.
it's terrible that I don't know his name. Oh wait, I looked up a rack. You know what? So I checked. I went to Urban Dictionary.
Yes, what's a rack?
A rack is 1,000 cash.
$1,000 cash.
Could be within a rubber band. Rack and stack are commonly confused in urban slang. 10 racks equal a stack.
Is it?
Yeah, man. 100 racks equals one book. 1,000 rack equals one Bible. Wow. Also see stack Bible book.
You
Tom,
learned me today.
8 racks equals $8,000.
So 8 Bibles is what? 8 million?
8 Bible. One Bible is $1,000. So 8 Bibles is
No. One Bible can't be
one. Oh,
$1,000.
sorry, 1,000 racks. So 1,000 racks equals one Bible.
So that's a million.
A milli. I hope so, because then that would sound good with it if it was a million. So that's some crazy shit right there. You can Urban Dictionary rack.
So they weren't trading. They weren't bartering ribs for drinks. The man spent $10,000.
Must have been some pretty good freaking racks.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb, fam? Are you stupid?
Where is he from? He's from Markham. Are there? Yeah, I guess at his age he could be from Markham.
Nah, they're from Rexdale.
Like from Markham, Rexdale. Big up Rexdale.
He's from Rexdale.
What's on your list, bro? You got anything on? What's on the list today?
No list today, my bro.
No, really?
Yeah.
Come on. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
I mean, if you had a list, what might you have written down on it?
If I had a list, it would be, did you go to a party this weekend?
I went to a party this weekend. Yeah.
Talk to me about it, man. Tell me about the parties, man. I just want to live vicariously through the people I love, bro.
No, it's meant to live vicariously throughout. I remember one of the, I forget when it was, I talked to you about, I just like to be at the spots. I'm in my zone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. When I went out, I was able to do that. Like I went with the fellas, and yeah, I was just jamming. They were over there. I was over here. I went over there. I came back over here. Shit like that. It was nice. It was a nice little jam. It was nice. It was a nice little jam.
Okay, let me just cut you short.
Yeah.
Because you're crazy.
Why?
I don't know.
Why am I crazy?
This one.
How am I crazy? How did I get crazy?
Because what did you say? Where did you go?
What do you? You want to geo fucking tag me, yo? You want to like fucking, you want me to fucking see?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
but
I heard that.
no,
I heard that. Do that again. Do that again. I heard that.
Well, you're crap. What'd you hear? Was that? I don't know. Is that good? That hurt? That hurt? I went on a boat. I went on a boat this weekend.
All right.
All right. The boat. A boat. Yush. Starting from scratch and specs the boss.
Yush back. This is a bad boy talk.
So yeah, it was good, man. It was hot. It was hot in the city. So it was nice to be on a boat. What did you do this weekend? What did you do? You're always like nothing. You just did push-ups.
Yeah.
How many push-ups did you do this weekend?
200.
Better than me, man.
Yeah.
I do have to be better. I do have to be better.
Because you want me to be better than you.
Huh?
Because you want me to be better than you. That's why.
I want you to be better than you were yesterday, brother. That's all.
Sound like Vex King, boy.
Doesn't have to be. Vex King hits it still. Then Vex King gets some good shots. Like Vex King is like almost always it because they don't flood it. They don't flood your timelines. They might do like one a day, one here and there. They don't flood it. Some other ones are like 4, 5, 6 a day. They just do one, and that one's a good one. That gets a reshare. Vex King all the time gets a reshare. True story. The gram. But that stuff, after a while, that stuff you got to remember. Like a little while ago, my gram, my explore page might have been a little bit different. You know what I mean? Now it's got.
You changed the algorithm of your explore page on purpose?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I think it was important. It's what you
consume.
take in. Yeah. You adjust what you bring in. So there, more Vex King, more of that kind of shit, positive shit. And then you see it more, snaps more in your head when you're thinking of nothing as well, right? I think that's important when you're thinking of nothing. What pops into your head when there's just nothing, when it's just mundane. And if there's just more of that shit, then good for you. It's better for your brain.
For sure. Yeah, man. Every time I give my little son my phone, he changes the algorithm of my YouTube.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. A jerk.
When he cleans that, what does he do? Jerk. What does he do? Anime?
It just very like, what was it? Paw Patrol and and Teen Titans and some what Ryan, some kid opening up toys.
Yeah, I don't know now. Yeah, I remember my kids are 20 something.
Oh man. I'm here looking for like the first take clips, and I'm looking for like the undisputed clips, and all I see is where like someone, it's like Tonka toys and trucks and I'm like, oh man. Yo, go on your own account, bro.
You just got to switch it, no?
Just switch it. But yo, he's lazy. He doesn't switch. He just wants to press play.
Well, I mean, that's the life that kids live these days, right?
Then he lets it run. He just lets it run and watches everything, and then my whole algorithm just.
He's just running the tunes for 8 hours. 20-minute show, so it's just looking like you watched like 10,000 freaking kids. Yeah, all right, I hear you.
Then I gotta try and do my best to like change back the algorithm. But anyways, tell me about the boat, man. I want to live vicariously through you, bro. Just shut up your mouth and tell me.
No, I mean, I don't know. When you go, when you got out of your car. When I was about to say, listen, so you asked me now. Go ahead.
You got out of your car.
I was gonna say, when you go to a boat in Toronto, you usually park up.
Okay.
Can I go? It's right. Are we good now? All right. Is this better?
All right.
So downtown Toronto on the harbor. Right?
Set the scene. What time was it? What time was it? Set the scene.
It was a day boat.
Day boat.
So that's like it's supposed to take off at 1.
Supposed to, okay.
They were pretty prompt in the end of the day, but we haven't gotten there yet. We just parked, all right?
Okay. So what time did you get there? Because you know you're going with the intention to park. What time did you get to the parking lot?
Like 12:15.
12:15. So you're giving yourself
12:20.
45 minutes to party before the party. Okay. So you
Well, I mean,
park
I'll
out.
give myself a little bit more, but we'll get to that too when we get to. Ain't nobody know we ain't getting on the boat at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Even though, you know what I'm saying. So I was technically a little bit. I wanted to make sure that I got to park.
Okay.
Anyway,
okay.
right?
So you didn't want no trouble.
Right. I just wanted to. Hey, I'm
to get in there
parked.
and be yes. All right.
So, all right. So my with my brother and his wife, brother-in-law and his wife, which is an inside joke, but anyways, big up.
Big up.
And so when we go out, he usually takes care of the cooler. He goes, I got the cooler. You drive, I got the cooler. I'm like, all right, cool. You get that. So hey, when you're going on a boat in Toronto, park up, pop a cooler, listen to some music, have a drink pre-boat.
All right.
Right. So you and people around.
So it's three of you at the car?
No.
You, your brother-in-law, and his wife?
There's 3 of us, and then there was like 3 more. There was like 8 of us, I think.
8.
There was like a couple people.
Okay.
6.
All right.
Oh, what happened? Whatever.
You brought them in. You're like, yo, drinks in the truck, yo.
No, I'm not boisterous like that. I just open the trunk. We have our drinks. We're good. If somebody needs to come, if you need a drink, grab a drink. All right.
Good?
I'm not like,
yo, you good?
There's people, right? You good? If we're good, we're good.
Okay, all right.
Right. Like if you came up in the parking lot and you saw me in the parking lot and I asked if you want a drink, and you'd tell me if you want a drink. Hopefully, I think I got you covered. I don't know about the bubbly though. I don't know how much bubbly is in there. Anyways, it was hot. We're in the parking lot. You do the warm up, and then you jump on the boat. It was a good boat. Yeah, the Yesh is like just all reggae.
Yesh is all reggae. Okay, all right.
Like top to bottom. So, where was the boat? And there was just the middle spot. And the middle spot wasn't too crowded. So
where's the dock for this one?
This one's the Lakeshore one.
Lakeshore.
333 Lakeshore. So it's either that first one or it's the one around the corner, right? Or if it's coming from where you'd come from, it's the second one, I guess. The one, the little chained in fence with where Drift is.
Is it the same area?
Same one as Drift.
Same
like actually, but all downtown is all fucked up down there right now. You been down there lately? So that parking lot, it's like half because I guess didn't Toronto approve like they're gonna redo the whole thing, kind of gonna redo the waterfront or something like that a little while ago. Like they're gonna the whole thing down there anyway. So that's all busted up. Around the other side, remember how there was that the supermarket?
Yes.
The other place to catch a boat, all that gone.
Yeah.
All the way, all torn down, all the way up to gone. Like with the wrecking ball, just somebody just came and just swung it like this and just wiped it out. All the way down to whatchamacallit. Rebel or whatever. Polson. Street. Gone.
Rebel still standing?
Yes. That ain't going nowhere. Rebel and the parking lot or the theater or whatever.
Okay.
It's still there, but still from there, that way, all gone. And then almost all the way around the corner to where the drift boat would be. Because what's the drift boat? The River Gambler?
No, it's the Pioneer Queen.
Pioneer Queen. Yeah, so we were on the River Gambler.
Okay.
It was a nice boat, like Scratch. See, back in the day, like Scratch can bun down the house with like reggae music. I don't know if everybody knows that. Technically, like I don't know if these new kids know that. right? That might see scratch now or stuff like that. So scratch is and then specs, of course. So it was a good little piece of music. No complaints.
So you're at the car.
Yeah.
3 of you, and then you invited 5 more. So there was about 8 of you drinking at the car. And then what happened next?
And we went on the boat.
Tell me about it.
What do you mean?
Was there a long lineup? Because I know that
that
boat holds about 500 people.
No.
That boat holds about 500 people.
Maybe.
But with the new protocol, with the new COVID safety protocols, they limit it to half the amount. So there's about 250 people max that they'll allow on the boat. So talk to me. Was there a long lineup to get into the boat?
There was not a long lineup. It was quite empty, technically speaking, I guess, right? So I don't think there was any sort of time where, like, definitely, like, boats are usually like, right. There's none of that. There was, like, seriously, there was an area where it was just like, there were no people in there unless they were walking through, and it wasn't hard for people to walk through. They were just walking by, basically. There was no like, oh, excuse me. Oh, no, excuse that. Oh, watch out.
Right.
None of that stuff. So I don't know what the capacity was or was supposed to be or what, but it wasn't anything like you would remember on a boat.
So was there people upstairs and people downstairs?
Yeah, that too. So same thing. Maybe there was like, I don't know. So when you walk downstairs in a boat like that, right?
Right.
No. So if you're gonna ask me, was there people upstairs? Yes, there were people upstairs and downstairs, but there weren't people upstairs and downstairs. It was just it was spread out, actually, considering.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of the things that I was considering with drift, is that I didn't think it'd be worth it for me to do drift.
It'd be more about, well, I mean, I don't know how all the economics work, to be honest with you, on a boat.
Well, I'm even talking about even like what you said right there. So I'll tell you the economics with me, right? Drift is a smaller boat than the River Gambler, right? We were getting that boat to be more, we were getting the smaller boat at a more expensive rate than the River Gambler. So we were going to use the River Gambler, but then the River Gambler has a lot more people.
Space. Capacity. Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just who I am. I didn't think that, like, so for instance, the amount of people that the River Gambler would take, at the capacity that they're allowing
now,
is the capacity that would fill the boat that I used to use.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But the boat that I used to use, it used to take an effort,
right,
to fill that boat. So now for me,
I think we could fill the boat.
So to fill half of the River Gambler,
I think we can, whatever it is. And I hear it, so I think we could fill it to whatever the
capacity is allowed.
So like, if you're saying the River Gambler would be better, but you need to make sure that you fill it.
But you can't fill it. You have to do half, right? So, for instance, I think that you probably did what their capacity was, right? They did what know. They probably. I mean, I'm only assuming.
Yeah.
Right. I'm only assuming that they did what the capacity would allow, but what the capacity would not allow it to look like is like Bashman, unless everybody that was on it were just all in the same space at the same time.
Yeah. No. Well, yes, I guess maybe, but even no. Like I'm looking back now, like in hindsight, I'm like, I'm almost thinking like, no, if everybody was together, no, maybe, right? But honestly, there weren't that many people technically on the boat. In terms, like I'm sitting there going, well, okay, I get what you're saying, I do, but I'm like, no, it was whatever the capacity is. It doesn't seem like as much as you would probably think when you have a number in your head, kind of. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, there was no like none of it. No, like, oh, all right, excuse me, pardon me, none of that. When we're when yeah, I had I had a nice little bubble going on, and it was just like bubbling in my bubble, right? Um, can you bubble? I can't bubble. Whatever. Anyways, um, so yeah, it was in hindsight, it wasn't as even because like something like the Jays game, they close the top of the Jays of the dome, right? So if they're saying it's 25% capacity, they're saying it's 25% capacity based on the total that can fit in the dome. But then they close off the top. So really, that many people can't fit in there in the first place. So now whatever's left in there is rammed and you're tight like sardines in there, right? You understand what I'm saying, right? So because so it's still 25% capacity, but really they just took away 40% of the seats.
Right.
Right. But on the boat, I guess technically it's not like that, right? Because it's not. So the space was the space that it should be, kind of, in terms of, it's not seats, it's not whatever. I don't know. In hindsight, I'm like, yeah, no, actually, it was good. It was all right, and because I've been outside a little bit, a couple times, and especially because it's on a boat and not like open space, I guess, as well. I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, because I've already been through that.
So going onto this boat now, did you feel a little like, I remember when we spoke earlier in a couple episodes ago, we spoke about you considering that maybe you should have went left instead of going right when you got into the party, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a little bit of uneasiness and anxiety because now you're finally getting into the IRL, right? You've had a couple reps already now. You're in the IRL. Was there an uneasiness of being in real life right now, or are you kind of like almost back into the rhythm of being out there?
I don't think it's being back in the rhythm. I think I had to find whatever this kind of new rhythm is of being out there, I guess, right? And it's funny. I had a conscious thought because you mentioned like a couple episodes. I'm like, I know there's a couple people here that would have heard that or heard those episodes. And what I did notice is, like I told you, like what I liked about that jam was I got to just be like, right. I was, there was stuff going on, but I was still kind of right here, and people were over here and people were over there. And sometimes I was these folks, sometimes these people would come by and then it would separate, but I felt like I was still in my boat. I was wondering if part of that, maybe somebody that saw me, right, that might have been at that other place and then saw me at this one and might have heard some things, like, but then I would go, hey, what? Like there was interaction happening, still,
Yeah,
but it didn't seem as like,
gotcha. Yeah,
right. So maybe somebody else had that conscious effort because they heard me talk about it or whatever. So I, shout out to that a little bit if there's any of that, and there, it goes both ways a little bit. I actually think I caught a moment of that. I'm not sure, right? Maybe now that I say it and I'm going to look back at this, I'll ask the person, but I think I might have caught a little bit of that. All right, you're all right, cool, big up. All right, so it's interesting. It's an interesting dynamic when I look back at it and I don't like to compare it too tough, but you have to sometimes have a baseline to look at things, right? So it was more, I think I might have thought about it because you can't go anywhere, right? Once you're on there, you're like, you can't go anywhere, right? That's it.
I know that. I used to dislike boats because of that.
Yeah.
I used to dislike boats because of that, because I'm the type of guy that likes to go to a party when the party's almost done so I can just go home.
You always roll up late, That's
like
the reason behind it. So
that's it. Yeah, I like to go to the party late so I can just go home, man. But when you're on the boat, you have committed
right
to the party.
Yeah.
And you partying whether you like it or not.
That's it. That's it. You got to go, right? You got to make because if it was rammed and thing, who knows? Maybe I would have been sitting like on the side or downstairs, because downstairs would have been empty the whole time. But then again, you're around the good folk. You're around some good folk, and you get to interact. So you got to look at the good pieces. So I don't think it was as much of a conscious thing as it was because of that last situation where it shocked my system right at the beginning. Again, looking back now, I'm happy that it wasn't like a thing going into it. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, oh shit, how's this going to be? It was just like, all right, this what's up. There was no extra thought to it. I was just dealing with whatever I was dealing with and going through it normally, or there was nothing fanatical to it, I guess, right? You get echo on your Instagram when you put your Instagram on, even though I don't know, you're pretending, sorry, I know that it's your fourth wall. Because you know what I can do today? Yeah. Because I got my new phone.
Yeah.
Today I can go on, and if you're on it, it looked like I know there's no paper there. I know there's no other devices there or anything like that. But
no, I was just setting up my camera. I was setting up my phone. I'm about to turn on the live for a second. Bumba.
See, you get the echo like that with the live. I think I can.
So I just turned on my live for a second.
Might break it. I might break. If I break this thing, someone's gonna kill me.
So I guess you're not a bubbly guy, so you don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, right?
What's that? I don't think you're supposed to do it with the bubble.
You're not supposed to do this with the bubbly, right?
No.
It's like I don't even know how to behave with the bubbly because the bubbly just spilled up all over the place. I'm glad it didn't get into the what's it called though.
Again, man. So wait, no. Hang on.
Hold on here. Let's see here.
But it's like this delayed. I requested. Are you gonna? And can you hear me? I can hear you. I don't want to double up on sound.
It's delayed.
I should go on from pizza in the break room.
Ah.
I can do that, maybe.
You know, I'm gonna turn on the volume. I'm gonna turn on the volume.
You're gonna turn it on or turn it down?
I turned it down. Turn on the volume.
On your Instagram?
Yeah.
Phone? On that phone?
Yeah.
You think, right? Is that right?
What's up, Miz? I turn on the volume so it doesn't echo.
Maybe it's going crazy. I don't know if it's going crazy over here. Anyways, what were you saying? What were we talking about, man?
But anyways, no, okay. So no, we're talking about the boat cruise and whatnot. So you didn't go to any of the parties at like we call it Market Fairgrounds. So you just did the boat and you just went back home.
We went to eat after.
Where? Hong Shing.
We tried to go to Hong Shing, but it was rammed. We went to the place beside Hong Shing, actually. Wait, there's Hong Shing. What's across the street from Watu's?
Watu's.
We tried to go to Watu's.
That was very nostalgic, my brother.
Sometimes when you're in the city, you gotta be in the city. My brother-in-law.
That's very nostalgic.
He's not from around here. He's from Trinidad, and he moved here a little while ago. So whenever I go to the city, I try to take him certain spots to say, like, this is the experience that if we were rolling back in the day, that you would have went through.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Like I remember I took him back. We were in Scarborough one day, and I was like, it was right around the corner of Esquire. Esquire, Victoria Park and Shepherd.
Oh yeah.
Right. I was like, let's just go to Esquire. Esquire is nice.
So you decided to bring him to Esquire instead of bringing him to Johnny's.
Yeah. I showed him Johnny.
There's something about you, brother. There's something about you. What's going on?
Can you pin that, or do I have to pin that? You got to pin. Oh, it should be an at. No, you got to add it. Anyways, what are you saying? No, but Esquire is nice, right?
No, Esquire is nice. I actually really like Esquire when I used to eat that type of stuff. But when you're at VP and Shepherd, and you're bringing your buddy that's from out of town, and you can say, "Yo, this is Scarborough."
Yeah.
You don't not bring him to Johnny's. Johnny's is where, if you have VP and Shepherd, Johnny's where you bring him.
No, because if you look on no disrespect to John.
TripAdvisor.
Right? If you go like if somebody were to go on like TripAdvisor, right? And you put in Scarborough.
Yeah.
Right? Eat places to eat in Scarborough. You know, maybe Johnny's comes up because Johnny's is, again, no disrespect to Johnny. I ain't trying to disrespect Johnny's, right? I'm just saying that Esquire is nice. And I want to go to I want to show him Esquire because Esquire was also a good, Esquire is up there. Esquire is underrated.
Okay. Okay, yes. But guess what? I don't think Esquire is in anybody's music video.
But this is what I mean, though. Exactly. That's kind of maybe more my point, right? But like I said, I was like, yo, that's Johnny's over. Yo, this is Johnny's. Johnny's is like wicked. Johnny's is the gangster burger joint, but we're gonna go over here. He doesn't need certain things. He doesn't need certain things too, right? So
I like Esquires though. I do like. I mean, I'm not trying to speak against Esquires. I'm just saying, like, if you're bringing someone to show them Scarborough, a Scarborough monument is Johnny's.
He saw it, but they'll
definitely. He's seen it. Yes, he took a picture. Saw it. Yeah. Okay, we took a picture of Johnny's, but we're gonna go eat at Esquires. Okay, no, I get it. Esquires is nice though. I do like Esquires. I do like Esquires. I mean, what I used to get. Wait, what I get the kebab. Ooh, souvlaki. No, not kebab. Souvlaki. That's what you call it. Souvlaki with a potato and the rice and whatnot.
Anyways, that's why we tried to take him to Watu's. But the line was like, it was like 2 hours, and somebody was like, "Oh, it's only 45 minutes." And then one of my boys he was already at the next place. Like, we can get in here right now.
Did you went to Hong Shing? So you tried to go to Watu's, but
we went to the place beside Watu's.
Hong Shing.
Or what? No, that's across the street.
What's this?
Isn't Hong Shing and Watu across the street from each other?
Oh yes.
Right.
Yes.
So we went to the place. We went to the place beside.
Watu. Across the street. No, beside. Joe, you're confusing me.
You're confusing yourself, brother.
Okay, so you went to Watu's.
We went to some spot near Watu's. We were trying to go to Watu's.
And it was in Hong Shing.
Mrs. Ron C, big up. Can she hear us? But
hey, yeah, she can. Yeah, of course.
Yo, boom, boom, chat.
What's going on, mama? Boom, boom, chat room.
Boom, 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 boom.
No.
Now people know when we're on.
Hey, man.
Shecky, big up, Shecky. So we're doing the fourth wall. Is this the fifth wall? What is this?
This is the fourth wall.
No, this is the fifth wall.
Yeah, fourth this is yeah. You're right. There's a whole new wall.
Yeah. Right? There's too many walls.
But I need to understand though. Okay, so you went to Watu's. It was busy. So then you didn't go to Hong Shing.
Yo, man. You know what?
You want
me to make somebody laugh right now that's not is you ask more questions in the boom boom chat room, bro.